think the social and human cost will be enormous.
I never envisaged that I'd be made redundant.
This country faces bankruptcy in 2010.
Confirmed that the government has today decided that Ireland apply for financial assistance.
Time and time again, in country after country, in every corner of the globe, IMF loans spell disaster for the people who are left holding the bag. The crux of the entire issue is that none of this is unexpected. In fact, it is part of the design of the IMF austerity programs themselves. Austerity plan inevitably results in the dissolution of a society. The IMF riot. Bolivians rioted over water prices, Indonesians rioted over food and fuel subsidies, Ecuadorians rioted over cooking gas prices, Argentinians rioted over the complete collapse of their once rich nation. The common denominator in all of these cases were austerity measures and the IMF. Now, the beginnings of IMF riots are shaping up in Europe. People are taking to the streets to protest the measures that are about to be taken in the name of paying back to the banksters what corrupt governments stole from the people. On the other side stand the police, increasingly militarized and deployed in the service of the banksters and the politicians. The battle lines are forming.
Enda Kenny is livid at the Irish people. He doesn't like you, he doesn't care about you. He puts on his act when he walks out in front of the cameras. Enda Kenny was the youngest elected politician ever in the Dáil, apparently. Apparently he was elected when he was 24, his father was a politician. And now he's actually the longest serving politician in the Dáil. This is his life, it's his culture. There's been a deception of this mirage of an idea that the state is actually something that's supposed to serve you. No, it's not. It's supposed to keep you in a position, in a certain status, which is below the mechanism of the state. That's the way it's set up. We're supposed to be the owners. We're supposed to be at least owners of ourselves and our own destiny. And it's been stolen and outsourced from us to the hands of this few. And what did they do? They handed it over to another few across the ocean in Europe.
Hello, little pixie head.
I'll be Merkel for a second here. Hey, Enda, why don't you buy these meters from us? We give you great discounts. Yeah? And then Enda turns around and tells us that they cost full price. And they'll all skim a little bit off the top. Now, I don't know if that's true, but I wouldn't be surprised. And would you blame me for thinking it, the way things have gone? I don't have any faith in this system whatsoever, and I'm not the only one. There's hundreds of thousands of people who have had enough. And I tell you something, it is the responsibility of the generation that is alive today to determine what country and what system and what society they want to live in. It is up to us to decide what world we want to have, how we want to coexist. If you aren't prepared, and I know many of us are now, but if we're not prepared to do what it takes, then we have to put up with what we get. We need to keep going until we wake up in the country that we are happy to live in and proud to pass on to our children. That's the least we owe them. So look at Cowan. Do you think Cowan ever about anybody in this country? Of course he didn't. And now where is he? The CEO of Topaz. Is this a joke? No! I can't believe that this is what is happening in this country. Brian Cowan, the XT shop, is fucking one of the CEOs in Topaz, which is Dennis O'Brien's company, and Dennis O'Brien owns Irish Water. This is a gang, my friends. This country is being usurped by this bunch of cronies, and we will not accept it. This island is an ancient island. There's a spirit that runs on this island that's never died. And I think we do owe Enda Kenny a thank you in that regard, because his actions have stirred that spirit. His actions have woken up that beast. The Celtic Tiger is awake. We were tricked into thinking it was an economy. It was never an economy. The Celtic Tiger are the Irish people. And we are roaring now, and they are running scared, so we keep roaring. Look what they're doing with their violence in the police station, pepper spraying people. Undercover guards are pepper spraying peaceful protesters in Coolock. That's the battle line that's being drawn. Now, I can't stress enough, I have nothing but admiration and love for those people who are out there on the street, and I can't imagine how difficult it is for them not to hit back and not to be violent when all of this is happening to them. But your strength is in your non-violence, and I admire you all for that. It's amazing to see it, to put your hands in the air and say peaceful protest, peaceful protest. Your power, your strength is in your non-violence. You know, it's easy to snap and lash out, and they want us to do that. They're pushing us into that corner, because once we do, they're justified in anything that they do as a response. But so long as we remain peaceful, we will prevail. And not only that, not only will we prevail in Ireland, we will set a standard that can be, hopefully, will ripple out across the rest of the world of how things can be done.